Can you invest in real estate with zero money down? That's what I want to ask you. Is it possible? Well, here's another question I want to ask you. Can you get your car fixed with zero money out of pocket? I'm sure you can. I'm sure that you could find the parts to your car with no money. I'm sure you can find a mechanic that'll fix your car with no money. I'm sure that you could get around with no money to get the parts or other things that you have to do for your car. But it will take longer to get to your goal. So if you need your car tomorrow, don't bank on no money down. So you have to ask yourself this question. Where are most of the real estate deals coming from? Do I really have a chance to invest in real estate with no money down? And I'm going to break down some statistics that you should know. Most of the homes that are sold, 92 to 95% of the homes that are sold through real estate agents. Now you have that 5%, that's open to the rest of the world. And that's where you have to fit in, because you have investors out there with large amounts of cash, little investors. I'm not getting to the big investors, the institutional investors like Blackstone, Open Door, those big investors. Now, then you have the home buyers that are approved for big amounts of cash through the bank. So now your competition on that 5% gets smaller and smaller, but you can still fit in. There is still hope to investing with zero money down. So that's why I posed the question, because you see there's a whole lot of real estate programs that want to teach you how to invest with zero money down. And I can tell you a large majority of those people that invest in those classes never achieve that goal with investing in real estate with no money down. Now, here's what you should do if you really want to invest in real estate. First, you're going to have to find an expert like myself, a realtor who knows the market, who knows the demographics, who knows what you should be paying and how much the ARV is after the repair value. Then you want to get with a good mentor who's done a lot of real estate investing. Because if you follow these real estate experts and go try to raise money and you haven't done a real estate deal, just put yourself in their shoes. You're coming to me to invest money out of my pocket, but you've never done a real estate deal actually yourself. Why would I trust that type of cash with someone that's in the beginning stages? So what I suggest you do is to fund your real estate deal yourself, build your own portfolio with your own cash and money out of your own pocket to show that you have a track record of making profits on your real estate investments. And then you're able to go back to investors and ask them for money because now you have a track record. That's what the big real estate investors do. They have a portfolio. Once they built that portfolio with their own money out of their own pocket, now they're able to go and ask banks, hard money lenders, friends and family for loans so that they will be able to do their real estate deals with other people money because they have the track record and they know when that money, investors know when they shell out that money to them, they're gonna make a profit. So yes, the investing in real estate with zero money down, it's not a myth. You can do it. It requires a little bit of hard work. Just like I said before, could you fix your car without any money out of your pocket? Yes, you can. It's going to take a while. There's creative financing deals that you can do, subject tos, wholesaling, but that percentage is really, really small. So I want you to take this important fact and this important line with you. You get what you pay for. So if you want to come in cheap, of course, you're going to get cheap properties. Now, you can make money with cheap properties if you have the funds to back you to fix up those properties. But it's going to be a whole lot harder. So I suggest you build up your cash reserves. Build your cash reserves up so that way you have multiple options and you'll be able to go to multiple people and have that cash for collateral, or say, listen, I do have this cash saved up. I want to invest in this property. That's easier. If you have the cash reserves, you could get your car fixed today. So if you're a homeowner, you're already a real estate investor. You have the home as collateral, the money in the home as collateral, and you can easily start investing in homes or different homes, or investing homes once you pull that equity out of your home. Also, your home is your business. The way you run that home depends on if you're going to make any money from that home. Updates. There's a lot of people, when they pay off their mortgage, they're not able to guarantee that they get full price for their home because they haven't done any updates and get the true 100% value from their home. So we're in a difficult time and in a difficult situation in the housing market. So you have to start thinking as an investor if you are a homeowner. And you can't think as an investor if you haven't had any investing real estate experience. So that's why most of the deals are closed by real estate firms, because if you're working 8 hours a day on your job, you do not have time to study this real estate market and to study how to use your home as an investment, or use your home as an investment to get other homes. So that's where the experience comes in and the knowledge of the real estate market comes into play. Most homeowners, when they buy a home, they're not thinking of their home as an investment. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's many reasons, and I understand why you bought that home. It could be the location of that home. It's in a safe environment. The schools are up to par. You heard they had great schools in that neighborhood where your home is located. Or you might have bought the home because of the square footage. The bedrooms were large enough, and the kitchen was immaculate. But the statistic says that most homeowners, when they get ready to sell their home, they break even. So that means you haven't lost any money on your home, or you haven't made any money on your home. And that's great, because what's important to you is important to you. But if you want to sell your home as an investment, or have your home as an investment, there are things and steps that you have to take to maximize your profit. The thing I love about small investors and large institutional investors is that when they buy a home, they don't fall in love with the home like most homeowners do. Homeowners fall in love with the home. That's why they end up breaking even. The investor and the institutional investors know that I'm here to make money on this home. So when the market comes down, I'm buying. When the market goes up, I'm selling. And that's the way that homeowners should think about it. But they've fallen in love with the house, and they're not falling in love with making the profit. So that's why you find there's going to be many foreclosures during this era, because home values are going to be losing and dropping in this real estate crash that we're in. And foreclosures are picking up daily. I'm looking at my area, and there's a whole more steady increase of inventory of foreclosures that's coming on the market. And in 2023, there's going to be double that amount. It's going to be a foreclosure tsunami. So if you're not thinking about your home as an investment, going into 2023, you're going to be losing. So do you want to lose? Do you want to break even? Or do you want to make a profit? How does new construction play a part in your investing opportunity? Here's the thing about new construction that's coming into your area or is already in your area. New construction gives buyers a sense of comfortability, because in new construction they don't have to worry 4 to 5 years down the line about fixing anything up. So if you're a new investor, you have to take into account that your home that you're investing in or that you already have is not going to be the first option, which makes it drop in price considerably against a new construction home. So you have to know how to, price that home or things to do to be competitive with a new home. Yes, new home construction can be good for the real estate investor, but for the homeowner, it might not be a factor in their favor. So what I see on the market is homes that are selling at the same price point as new construction. They have a feature or amenity in their home that the new construction homes don't have. That is the only way you're gonna gain that price as a new construction price. So you have to be smart about, selling your home, investing in homes. You can't be out there with a blind eye, especially in this economy, because there's gonna be people that can tell you that you're gonna make money on a home when you buy that home, and not everyone makes money when they buy a home, and that's a fact. So the reason why you want to get top dollar for your home is when you sell your home, there's a big chunk, if you even make a profit, that's coming out for taxes. And we haven't talked about all the other amounts that's coming out when you make a profit on your home. So you want to put your house in a position where it makes the maximum amount of profit so that you will be able to see the maximum amount of returns. You have all different type of costs that's coming with the home, even paying the real estate agent, the lawyers, and there's the various people that you have to pay out. So you want to make that right decision when you sell your home, because it's a lot of subtraction when it comes to selling your home. So you want to be up considerably. So when it's time to pay out, you'll be taking most of that money home. So if you're a homeowner and you're like, I don't want to share any of the profits that I make with a real estate agent. I don't want to share with the lawyer. I don't want to share with the inspector. In fact, I don't even want to share it with the government. I want to start renting. Now, renting is even more dangerous than selling, because you have to have a knack for renting your property out to tenants, and that's where experience comes in. Most people fail when they rent as because they haven't properly vetted out the tenants, and they don't have the experience with handling tenants themselves. So that's why you find numerous homeowners, getting backed up on mortgage payments and I understand you want to use that house as a cash flowing machine, but if you don't have experience to cash flow that machine, it's gonna fail. It's gonna be a failed business. And if you have that second home is gonna go into foreclosure if you don't know how to navigate the rental market, the ups and the downs throughout the rental process. So this is some very, very serious stuff, and it can't come from just watching a YouTube video and they're telling you if you buy a house, you're gonna make profit, put tenants up in there, or buy big houses or buildings and put multiple tenants up in those houses, and you'll be able to make a stream or a ton of stream of income. Sometimes it's just not that easy. You have to know how to navigate this market to maximize your profit and to put you in a situation where you minimize your loss. So I had a friend who is doing this no investing strategy, and with their car broke down, and they're still trying to pay the no money down to get their car fixed. And I want to tell you where they're at in this situation. They're still trying to get their car fixed. Their car is not fixed yet. Because, number one, a mechanic, you can find a cheap mechanic, but are they going to do a good job? The parts, you're going to have to search around for the parts at the junkyard, AutoZone, all those auto parts stores. When do you think they'll be able to get their car fixed? No money out of pocket?